Hello, welcome to another Crocktober. Today we are making a ragu, which I don't think I've ever made before. So this will be the first, and I think it's supposed to be pretty easy. So we're gonna see how this is. We're actually using one of the meats that I used the other day. I forget what it was called. It was like, used it in the taco, like Chipotle taco mac. And so like it was a big piece and I on purpose was using it for like that one and this one. So I have that actually already cut in like 4 big chunks and we're going to put it in the slow cooker here. This is called slow cooked shredded beef ragu pasta, and it said chuck beef, which yeah, I think it was like a chuck tender roast, I think is what I got. So we're gonna do a little bit of oil and we're gonna put the chuck tender roast in here, and then we're gonna do onions, carrots, celery, garlic, crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, beef bouillon, and red wine, and thyme and bay leaves. And then I think we let that like slow cook all day long. And then we'll add the pasta. I'm gonna go ahead and get this on saute. Put a little bit of oil in here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my beef first while I'm chopping up my other things here. Okay, I'm gonna dice up all the rest of my ingredients. So the onion, celery, garlic, carrots, while our beef is like browning and searing. Okay, I have all of the vegetables in here. We're gonna do some salt and pepper also. And then I'm opening up this big can of crushed tomatoes and I'm using this full can of tomato paste. I'm going to add a cup of red wine. This is just a red wine that I had left over. I had tried like a new one from Costco and I didn't like super love it, so it works out well that I can cook with it. Okay, add our crushed tomatoes, beef, bouillon, and tomato paste. Wow, this actually smells phenomenal. My camera died, so I added 3 bay leaves and some thyme, and oh my gosh, this smells so incredibly good. This might be up there on one of the top things that I've like cooked in the slow cooker with just like the best smell. So I'm gonna push the meat down in here. You just need to add a little bit of water, it said. And then I'm going to slow cook this on high for about, we're gonna try like 4 hours and just see, because it might take longer than that. So we are going to add this egg pasta to our meat mixture. So fun fact, this is actually the next day because my meat was not getting done in time last night for dinner. I ended up cooling it off and putting it in the fridge and then re-putting it back in the Instapot to slow cook again today. So it looks like the meat is falling apart now. So we are going to add our noodles in here. So yeah, I think I was trying to do like 6 hours on high or whatever yesterday. That didn't work out. Definitely low and slow, I feel like on this meat would be the best. I'm gonna add this pasta and then do high, I think, for another 30 minutes. Trying to push the pasta all the way down so that way it's pretty much covered, so that way it can cook. It smells so good. Like, I feel like this meal is gonna be really delicious. We're gonna do high for 30 minutes, I think. Okay, this is after 30 minutes on high. Ooh, this looks so incredibly good. This actually looks perfect. Like, it looks like the perfect amount of noodles to sauce. Look how yummy this looks. Alvin just said it's legit. It's so good. I can't wait to try it. So that meal was really good. We actually hardly have any leftovers. There's probably just one like little dish for like a lunch, and Alice Man, she was tearing it up. She loved this meal. I would say of all of the meals I've made so far, this one was probably the one that she just like literally almost ate the whole plate. She does really like my chili, which we had like leftovers for lunch, and she ate that for lunch, but like she just really loved this meal. The nutrition information, it says that this is for like a 1 pound pack of pasta, which serves 5 to 6 people. I don't think my pack of pasta was actually that big. I would have to like relook and see. But anyway, it says it's 678 calories with 42 grams of protein. And obviously that's gonna depend on like your cut of beef. I actually picked like a leaner cut of beef, and also just how many noodles you have, which I'm pretty sure ours was not a pound of pasta. And so it actually wasn't a ton of pasta. It was a lot more beef and sauce. You could also serve this with like a vegetable, like a salad or something on the side. We actually did just eat it as is because I didn't plan ahead. But the other thing I really like about this recipe, it's very like rustic, but still high scale. And so if you were like inviting people over and you know, you don't want to make like, I don't know, chili or something for them, like this kind of tops it off where it's like more high scale. You could serve wine. You could also have like a loaf of bread and like a nice salad without having to like make this like crazy meal. You can just have it all in a slow cooker. So really enjoyed this recipe. I think this might have been one of Alvin's favorite. He said it was just so good. So I definitely have to make this again. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in another video soon. Bye everyone.